It's time. We're getting back in our mystery solvum detective, Benoit Blanc bag. Today we're going to be checking out Murder on the Orient Express. Disclaimer, yes, this is the same day I watched 7. I literally watched 7 a couple hours ago. I've let my head defog. I've gone outside. I thank God for life. I've had food, and at least for now, I can stop thinking about what's in the box. But yeah, this is kind of continuing on from late last year when I kind of picked up the Can I Solve 'Em series with Knives Out and Glass Onion. This was recommended a lot in the comment sections of that video. So this should be fun. If it's anything like Glass Onion and Knives Out, like the tempo, the pacing, then I should enjoy this. And hopefully you guys will too. So yeah, I'm just going to call it Orient Express because it's just too long. Orient Express, roll tape. Jerusalem 9th. Oh, it's set in the past. Oh wow, so it's not modern. Cool.
4 minutes precisely.
Isn't the perfect boiled egg 6 minutes? Or is that hard boiled? No, hard boiled is like 8.
No.
They fucked it up. How could he tell? He didn't even crack it. Hey, second time lucky.
Perfect eggs this time, no?
Okay, he's French.
Mon ami encore.
That's the coolest mustache I've ever seen in my entire life. It's a double. Double. That's not even French, but who just carries a ruler on them? Nah, they're uneven. That's the eggs themselves, not them boiling it.
Why do hens lay eggs of different sizes? It's not you, mon ami. These are two perfectly good œufs.
Oops. What was the name again? Peridot?
Sorry for the,
Shit on your foot?
It is not the, it is the imbalance of the...
What do you mean? Ah. Now he has 2 shitty feet, but it's in balance. Cool. He's one of those kind of guys.
It is like the old joke, yes? The rabbi, the priest, and the imam. Mais non.
forgive me, I am Belgian.
Oh, he's Belgian, not French.
One of these 3 men has stolen it. The police
Who said that though?
find no
Are they
pieces of evidence at all.
are they saying each other is guilty, or is it a fourth party saying one of them is guilty?
Perhaps a boot.
He reminds me of Benoit Blanc in the sense of like charisma and how peculiar they are.
No, the only one who benefits from the theft and the unrest it causes is a man.
That's the God, isn't it?
I have to tell you rather disappointedly upon my breakfast. Difficulty with eggs, you don't need to know this. Paid lavishly to keep order in Jerusalem. I mean, of course.
It's the police guard, because if there's pandemonium, there's more need for order.
How dare you accuse me?
Please, Sergeant,
So John,
did you search the office as I asked?
Yes, sir.
what did he find? What they were looking for? Gasp. You did a terrible job of hiding this, mate. You were not trying to get away with this. Why didn't they just shoot him? He was that close, you literally couldn't miss. Oh, wait. Did he put that there on purpose to get hit with the... Nah, he's not that good. He can't be.
I can only see the world as it should be, when it is not the imperfection stands out like the nose in the middle of the face. But it is useful in the detection of
crime. That's a terrible accent, sorry guys. Okay, so he's a perfectionist. So that's why he had the issue with the boiled eggs. And he noticed all of this stuff here.
There's a very ill patient waiting for me in London.
Okay, he's a doctor. He's a doctor.
Doctor!
What the fuck's up with the quality? You just kind of nosedive off a cliff. Sorry about that, guys. They don't speak English. You saying it louder doesn't...
I know your
Easy.
moustache from the papers. You're the detective, Hercules Poirot?
Poirot? Hercule. I'm just going to call him HP.
You come from Baghdad?
It's true. No detail escapes his note.
How does he know? Is it a jacket? Oh, ticket. Close enough.
I might also ask you if you enjoyed your time there as a governess.
That's definitely a jacket.
A governess or a cartographer? I made my gamble.
Okay, so look, by the way, I'm going to take notes as I do this, so you guys can follow along. So Mary Debenham, MD, never forgets a face. And then HP, perfectionist.
I always begin them with geography and monster them till they have the world down cold. They may get lost in life, but I'll be damned if they don't know where they are.
This is a geographer. Okay. So good with locations. And he's a doctor. I just don't know his name. Oh, he's from... Fuck fuck me? He's from Knives Out. Not Knives Out. Glass Onion. Small World.
I feel so free out here on the water.
I wish I could enjoy it.
We should be out of this, Mary.
Not now.
Oh, they know each other. Okay. Are they together? Okay. Doctor knows Mary. Cool.
My holiday begins here. I can see the sun.
So this is Istanbul. They've taken the boat to Istanbul.
Don't mind us, we're just looking for a place to have a private argument. It should take some 20 minutes or so, at which point we will both come to an agreement, or at least I will.
You what to an agreement?
Me! No, I am no longer a policeman. I cannot bail you out when this goes badly.
All the characters are so charismatic and pronounced. Does that make sense?
We're friends because I'm the only person who never asks him any questions about his cases because I don't care. And he never judges me for being a terrible person.
So he's a prick who just lives life kind of as he wants to. I'm guessing he's rich.
Uncle pays me absurdly to stay on board his gorgeous train and far away from him at the Home Office.
Nepo baby.
You are from the British consulate. I am,
Oh,
sir.
his
It is
work.
the Kastner case.
Why, yes.
I was correct in certain predictions.
You got it spot on.
Someone has interrupted my longing for rest. Can you find me a cabin on the Orient Express?
You'll be met at Calais and then...
Oh, Calais, not France. Oh man, imagine them coming to find you when you're on annual leave, telling you some bullshit's happened back home. It'd be a cold day in hell. What was that? Did she try and get? What was that? Was that like a pickpocket? Pickpocket!
Just here, sir, the very best table.
I want that one.
What the fuck was the budget for this film? Because Ridley at this time, she was Princess Star Wars.
I saw you dance at Monte Cristo. Could I take your photograph?
I don't know, man. I'm not a people reader, but he kind of looks like you should have left him alone. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, Bruce Lee. Watch this be someone super famous. An actress. Can't really see her face, not gonna lie to you. A lot's happening. They're introducing a lot of characters. I'll have breaks to declutter my mind and leave a trail of thought and stuff as we go along, as usual.
Number 3 is unlucky.
His outfit is so cool. I'm liking the wardrobe of this stuff so far.
Damn, I meant no disrespect.
Oh, you could try to mean a little.
Okay, she's a Yank, an American.
I've been accused of husband hunting abroad. A lady has certain needs that deserve to be met if she has any money.
Interesting. Interesting.
Good evening. How you doing? Bonsoir.
Who else are you doing, bonsoir? Sorry, but JD just looks up to something in most of his roles anyway, so. Judy. Okay, this is gonna be a fun film. One second, where the fuck are my glasses so I can take them off? Defoe, the Prada man himself. You guys seen that video, the Prada video?
Why am I not yet unpacked?
Who the fuck is this? Okay, he's checking safety stuff. Oh my god, this cast is stacked.
I want you to get it done now.
Oh.
I say get it done now?
Right away, sir.
And he has a gun. That's not suspicious. I hate when they do this so early. They're kind of trying to put focus on one specific character, like misdirection, and it's just like, what are you even trying to misdirect me from? Nothing's happened.
Eyes linger any longer, I'll have to charge rent.
I'll pay.
Oh, there we go.
Some men have a good look. All they have to do is keep their mouth shut, and they can take home any prize they want. Still, the mouth opens.
Okay, he's gonna stop barking because that will be kind of freaky.
Is everything all right, Mrs. Hep?
A bit of privacy.
My second husband used to say just so. Hold that, it was my first.
Or was it the fifth? What's with all the looks? Everyone seems like on edge. Nothing's happened. Stop making me nervous. Breakfast is served. He has a mustache mask. A sleeping mask for his mustache. Are they?
I am here for
all of your needs.
Ew.
Thank you, I do not drink. Sin does not agree with me. Vice is where the devil finds his darlings.
We should no longer speak.
Block my number.
And yet, the best things on the train are not food. But you know, there's something about a tangle of strangers pressed together for days on end with nothing in common but the need to go from one place to another. Boredom plus anonymity plus
You're a freaky frog. There's something wrong with you, bro.
Romance never goes unpunished. There was someone once.
Ah, HP. It'd be like that sometimes.
I would prefer in the future to be set not with that man. Like should be seated with like. We are not alike.
Who's that man?
Not all of us are so concerned with the separateness of races, Professor.
Oh shit. Okay.
That I prefer to keep them separate. To mix your red wine and the white would be to ruin them both.
Okay, you're a bit weird. Sorry, Will.
I like a good rosé.
Since when was rosé red and white wine? Isn't it like different kinds of grapes? Like a grape half with the skin or something? Like since when was it just a mix? They definitely just made that up. So Willem Dafoe's character, don't know his name. Racist. Johnny Depp's character, forgot his name too. Suspicious. Judy's a princess. And the director of the train is a creep. Good shit so far.
What I dislike, I cannot abide. For instance, the temporary pleasantries before what is determined to be a business discussion.
Cut to the chase.
I would like to offer you a job.
I'm getting similar vibes to Benoit from this guy. He's like a famous police officer, they mentioned. He works in London. And Benoit's like a famous detective. So some parallels. Obviously, I think this one came first. So maybe Benoit's inspired by this guy. Or they're inspired by the same person. I don't know.
Some of my customers, they buy a piece, they find out that they're not exactly original.
He's a call man. Mm-hmm.
You sell fakes to gangsters, you're suffering the consequences. I detect criminals, I do not protect them.
Facts.
So you say no to my dirty money?
I say no to you, Mr. Ratchet.
Ooh. Go on, HP.
You liked my cake, didn't you?
The cake was excellent. Have a pleasant afternoon, Mr. Ratchet.
You only had one piece. I'd have ate the whole cake. Okay, so there's people out to get Ratchet, aka JD, Johnny Depp, because he sells paintings to gangsters. So he's the person of interest on the train so far. Even prior to him giving us the reveal, the way he was acting, unnecessary focus on him, made him a person of interest anyway. So, okay, we have a reason now at least.
Mr. Dickens.
Oh, he's reading Charles Dickens, they mentioned.
Yeah, monsieur, good night.
What did he say? I didn't hear what he said. The subtitle said he said it's nothing, but that didn't sound like him. My spidey sense. What was that time? 22-1?
Mrs. Hubbard. It's always Mrs. Hubbard.
Wait. Wasn't that Mrs. Hubbard? Oh shit. Avalanche? Now they're stuck because of the avalanche in the middle of nowhere in the freezing snow.
It is not for us to say if we deserve to arrive safely at our destination, or if, like Lucifer, we must fall.
That was deep as f. That guy looks a lot like Esteban from Suit Life with Zack and Cody.
There is a problem?
I can't say so.
Mr. Ratchet?
They got Ratchet. The mobsters, the Italian mobsters got Ratchet. His door's locked from the inside.
That is cold air.
Windows open.
Good God. Touch nothing else, only the body.
Fuck.
He was stabbed. Long straight-edge knife, multiple stab wounds, some shallow.
Shit.
Cut clean through muscle.
Left-hand side or right-hand side?
That's the thing.
Both.
It appears the killer maybe closed his eyes and struck blind.
But no one went to this compartment, and I sat in my seat the whole night. I would have seen if someone went in. It's impossible.
And he said he was alright. Remember when they knocked? That's so annoying because like Ratchet was my main suspect for if anything went wrong. Now he's the one that's died.
Please, I implore you on behalf of the Orient Express. When the police arrive, we can present them with the case closed. You are the only one who can save me.
Your faith touches me, mon cher.
Because if they don't find out, once they're all gone, connecting, they're in the wind.
What else are you going to do while we sit here in the snow? Without constant stimulation, your little grey cells will starve and die.
You think that is what I do? I have my Dickens.
Damn your Dickens!
Hey, don't damn. Oh, whoa.
We will choose a culprit, right or wrong, and they will hang him. Most probably Mr. Marquez, for no other reason than his name is Marquez. Or Dr. Arbuthnot for the color of his skin.
Now, innocents could die. Okay, yeah, okay. We gotta get our hands wet. Okay.
Every day we meet people the world could do better without, yet we do not kill them. We must be better than the beasts. So let us find this killer.
Oh, there we go. Notepad and pen out. Let me put my glasses on even.
Looks like they got him after all.
You assume he was killed?
No.
Hey, like they. Who's they?
And why you?
My name is Hercule Poirot, and I am probably the greatest detective in the world.
Oh, shit.
I must recommend that you remain in your compartments with the doors locked.
I feel like a prisoner here.
Oh, it's getting good. It's getting good.
There was a murder, and there was a murderer. The murderer is with us
Who
on
here?
the train. Now.
The end of one of you fuckers. I doubt it's gonna be someone they haven't introduced, so it's someone in here. What's his name? Big guy with the glasses. Said they got him after all. Asterisk next to him. Oh, this is pissing me off because Ratchet was so the main suspect. Now I'm having to go back and think of every single encounter and every moment prior to his death, who he spoke with. Okay, here we go. Fuck.
Mr. McQueen, is this really the time for drinking?
Someone's just been killed. Let him
My
drink.
boss is dead. I'm out of a job.
Oh, that was his boss. So you're the only one with a direct connection to him. Okay? You know him. No one else here did. You knew of his problems. No one else here did. You may have been involved with his problems, and as a way for you to get out, you did the deed to free yourself and get a clean slate. So big asterisk next to you, big guy. No offense.
Prohibition wasn't to my taste, so I found myself overseas and in debt.
Oh, he's shaking like a lettuce.
You were fond of him?
I was fond of his money.
When did you last see him?
It must have been just after 10. He called me in to go over our sales in Italy.
See, but now, to contradict my original point on him, prohibition, he needs money, he needs a job. So there's actually, so then why would he kill his one source of money? Even if it was risky and even if he was a dick, he needs to eat, put food on his plate, pay his taxes, mortgage, all of that stuff. So
Have you considered the Latin man, Marquez? Well, you know, his kind, they don't have the same distaste for murder, historically speaking.
really?
You said you don't hold a man's race against him.
I suppose depends on the race.
Oh, wow.
Too early to say. I admit I cannot see him stabbing a man 12 times in a frenzy.
Not sober anyway. Who did it then?
I do not know yet. It is time we ask.
Interesting. I'm kind of stumped because it kind of happened so suddenly. Oh man, that's not that's nasty.
If you look at these two wounds, they are powerful and deep.
The other ones were shallow.
And during all this, our victim, vigorous and anxious and full of coffee,
Did
merely
nothing.
lies still and accepts.
He was drugged. He was drugged.
He also has here the
His
means
gun.
by which he might defend himself.
Yeah, he had a gun. Yeah, he was drugged. Check his teeth. There's a cup on the floor. He was definitely drugged.
Now let us see. Here, Barbitol, the Mickey slipped.
Drugged him so he couldn't use this.
Who would have access to drugs? The doctor.
Well, it's just another one of those nasty letters.
You are mistaken, mon ami. This one has a secret to tell.
Strong. What does it say? Come on, read it.
I know the dead man's real name.
Oh,
It is not Ratchet, but Cassetti.
Seti. Where's it from?
The Armstrongs paid the ransom, but soon after, Daisy was found murdered by Ratchet.
Oh shit, he was a murderer.
Daisy Armstrong's blood is on your hands. You will die for it. Indeed, you did.
Oh man.
I woke up in the dark and I knew there was a man in my room.
You are certain it was a man?
Another
I know
one.
what it feels like to have a man in my bedroom.
Okay.
The child's murderer, Cassetti, Ratchet was the man.
I told you. I knew he was a rotten one.
That was a very fake surprise.
Have you ever been to America?
Once, years ago, briefly,
For what purpose?
to confirm a suspicion
Which was?
that I wouldn't like it. I was offered a post in
Bro was such a hater, he went there just to confirm his hate was valid.
I last saw Mr. Ratchet at 9 o'clock.
A bit earlier than McQueen.
I brought his coffee and hung up his clothes.
Interesting.
Was it his usual practice to drink coffee at night?
Not at all. But he's been very agitated lately. And
I wonder why. Hang on, if you're the one who made his coffee, that means you could potentially be the one who spiked him and slipped a little something in.
When and from where did you procure the coffee and the cups?
in the kitchen, sir. I ordered it at dinner to be ready at 9, and so it was.
So now we're going to interview the kitchen staff. Maybe get clues from them. Oh man, this is one big puzzle. I don't even know where to start.
Gerhard Hartmann, Professor of Engineering. It is science that will win back for Germany her pride.
Oh, he's German. That explains his disposition.
Did you leave your compartment at all last night?
Only once to get an aspirin.
Oh, I like what they're doing there. They're asking one person each question, then going to different answers and asking, kind of going back and forth. That does save time as well, showing all the interviews.
A man dying is a man with nothing to lose. Bravo book, except for the problem of Mr. Marquez, who has now confirmed that his bunkmate, Masterman, was reading in his bed at the time of death.
How many days is this taken? Is it still the same day it happened?
These are toys, not tools. Air cure. I prefer you put them away.
The direct method? Parfait. You knew the doctor before traveling.
Oh, here we go.
No.
No, you're lying.
We are not in America, Miss Debenham. There are no laws against what you may feel.
Nor are there laws against silence, of which I hold my...
Take. Oh, wow. So you're just going to lie, so we can't trust you.
You said... not now. When we are done. Then no one can touch us. What did you mean?
Oh, what did you mean by that? What did you mean by that?
I think I meant murder.
What else could you have meant, sis?
I ask again. What did you mean?
Just tell him what you meant. Be honest. He's not going to go blabbing to
As we
Nick.
established, there are no laws against my silence.
Daisy, don't tell me you're in on this. Again, my hypothesis. Doctor got the sleeping tablets. She's the one who put them in. They went in there, finished it, stabbity, stab, 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 and booked it. Which would explain the difference in the stabbing marks. He's the heavy-handed one, the man, deeper cuts, and she's just gone on there with her, I don't know, flicky knife gone, and just, you know, light, not as deep. That would make sense. Okay, that's theory number one for me. Keep her pushing. But again, it's not concrete, it's just like a hunch. She's just been very difficult with her answers, which makes her even more suspicious. Because even people who had more of a case to be suspicious were still very honest and open with their replies, so yeah.
Were you ever acquainted with a family by the name of Armstrong?
I'll take that as a yes.
I was an admirer of Sonia Armstrong's mother. She would have become the first woman titan of Broadway, were it not for the tragedy.
Oh, bless her. She almost started crying.
Bitte antworten Sie auf Deutsch.
Aber Ihre Exzellenz kann mich da nicht verstehen.
Das genau ist der Punkt.
Oh, that's the point. Yeah, okay, here we go. Tell us what you know.
Kam aus einem...
The other conductor, you mean Michel?
No, a different one, and had awoken me.
What?
I'm certain the other conductor was a small man with a short...
Fräulein, there is no other conductor.
I know what I saw. I remember because his voice was high.
Then that will be the one missing the button.
Missing one button.
Bingo. Bingo.
There is one last suitcase we have not checked.
Yours?
My own.
Fuck. Then no way they're this smart.
The killer is mocking me.
Mm-hmm. What's the smell? Perfume?
Bourbon. McQueen.
Oh, shit. McQueen.
Monsieur, please stop!
Oh, shit. It was McQueen. Ah, he's way too old for all this shit. Chasing people down. It is McQueen.
Monsieur, stay where you are.
I've never had too much time to take notes. A lot's happening so fast. Like, it's not as slow as the Knives Out one. Like, they're throwing a lot of information at you.
I knew his money wasn't honest. What did it matter if I skimmed some off the top? But let me ask you a question.
Why would I kill his source of money?
Why would I slaughter?
That was my point. That was my point. Yeah, that was my counterpoint to my first point.
See, you must have worked very hard to become a doctor. Not many of your race are allowed the opportunity.
Middlesex Medical College permits one per class. I had
One per class. Times were crazy back then, man.
When did you first meet Miss Debenham?
Mary is a lady. Leave her out of this. I can vouch for her, Captain.
As you have vouched for McQueen's time?
He's vouching for a lot of people.
There was a renowned McQueen, was there not? The district attorney for the state of New Jersey, responsible for the prosecution of the Armstrong case.
Oh my god. Okay, there's way too many people linked to this Armstrong shit on. This is not like a coincidence. Something fucking fishy.
My dad was pressured to go after this poor French woman, a maid with a weak alibi. He hung his whole case on her.
She
killed herself.
Oh, mate.
They tore my old man apart. I couldn't do anything for him.
And now you work for Cassetti.
You did not know Ratchet was Cassetti?
No.
You found him, you bled him dry in order to settle your father's debts and then finally to settle the...
It's gotta be McQueen. McQueen's involved. McQueen's way too involved, bro.
Like that. It's not the way.
Someone kick in the door. Come.
What the fuck? What in the f...
All right, my bag. Of course. It's in my...
There's too much going on.
You should all do the same. Conserve heat, remain in the open safely in view until morning. A killer will never hesitate to kill again. I will convey the same message to the Andrenius diplomatic immunity or not.
Oh, the Andrenius, there's some famous people. So there's another set of people in the train as well. What do they look like? Oh yeah, this guy.
By the way, there is a grease spot on your wife's name. You might want to...
Oh yeah, the Count. The Count. Mate, there's so... I feel like this movie should be a lot longer. I can see the runtime. There's about, what, 20, 25, 30 minutes left. This should be like a 3-hour film, if I'm being honest.
If you do not permit me, your reluctance will be noted to the Yugoslav police, and I have no doubt that they will arrest both you.
Okay, Grandmaster Ip, you don't give a fuck that you know Kung Fu.
Monsieur Poirot. Are all detectives so funny looking?
Hey guys, my computer kind of like exploded. Not exploded, it kind of, I don't know. I've been recording a lot the past couple of days, so it kind of froze early in the day, so I had to stop, and then so I'm kind of back where I left off in the film. So if I look a bit different and I look like I've had even more food than I had the first time, it's because I've now had 2 meals in my stomach. Energy.
You are funny looking, Monsieur Poirot.
Beg your pardon? Why haven't they asked them questions again?
I'm always awake at night. In the day I sleep. Some fear darkness, but I cannot stand the light.
Okay, she wants to be a vampire so bad.
Barbital. Barbital.
Barbital.
I take oceans of it.
So you're a drug addict? Or you're medicated?
I cannot go outside without it.
Why?
I cannot sleep without it.
Okay, what have you seen in life? Goodness me.
I take it against my fears.
What are you afraid of?
Everything.
Everything.
That's so cliche, but damn.
I like speaking to detectives. You never know what they're going to ask you next. I'm particularly good at capitals. My governess was a stickler for geography.
Geography. Governess. Geography.
A liar. Madam, your name is not Elena, it is...
Hang on. What's her name? Daisy. Was she a governess? Geography? Oh, I'm mistaken that. That geography has stuck out with me because it's quite random to reference it or to refer to geography again as abstract as it would be in this conversation because there was nothing relating to geography. You just mentioned it as well as with Daisy's character.
Madam, your name is not Elena, it is Helena. Despite your...
HG!
My husband heard of a piece of evidence found, a handkerchief embroidered with an H, and didn't want my H involved.
It's no crime to want to be distant from trouble.
Yet here is trouble.
That's suspicious as fuck. If you were innocent, you just wouldn't change it. What innocent person goes out of their way to prove extra hard that they're innocent? I don't know. Smells fishy. Smells like bullshit.
A curious detail about the Armstrong tragedy at the heart of this case is how
And so many people relate.
by it.
Bingo. HP. We're onto something.
Especially when we find a young woman the same age as her surviving daughter.
I'm not
In a
following.
world of fear.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not following in the slightest.
Of Sonia Armstrong.
Get out!
The fuck, the foe.
I hear noises and I run just in time, yes.
No, you were definitely eavesdropping. Don't lie.
You're a Pinkerton detective?
30 years in Istanbul, coming back from a job when the office cabled. Ratchet asked for a man to tail him.
It's a bit too convenient, especially given how difficult the train tickets are to get.
I'll take my oath on it.
And would you also take your oath on your 30 years as a Pinkerton detective?
or would you lie to me again?
Oh shit.
That you were in fact a policeman first. Your gun, the checkered grip, the blue finish produced for the police positive edition.
Okay, your memory is kind of scary. I'm confused. Why was that such a big lie? Okay, he was a police officer, then a detective. And isn't that like a usual career path? Do you start off as a detective usually? I don't know. I kind of feel like he's telling the truth. But given the context of what's going on, if you can lie to me once, you can lie to me twice.
Unless Wretched's door was open, as Pilar Estravados claims she opened it.
Mm-hmm.
In which case someone could have been masked
Blocking his
from
view.
his view.
Yeah. He doesn't have the foggiest idea what the f is going on right now. He's as lost as the Rugrats in Paris.
This is an abominable crime, and I am stuck, ma Catherine.
Catherine, my sweet love.
I cannot find a crack in the wall. Why does one of them elude me?
There's something fishy. For one, the murder, him obviously being the person accused of the murder of that girl, stands out. Two, everyone's relation to that murder in some capacity is also a bit, or everyone they've showed so far, like it's also just a bit like a coinky dink. I don't really think so. You know, there's something there. It's an itch. It's itching me. I don't have anything. I'm not saying I'm talking in the context. I don't know. We have what's his face? Is it McQueen? Was that his name? We have McQueen, who was a pretty good suspect, but then his shit kind of fell through. Although there were loads of motives for him to kill him, there were also loads of motives for him to stay alive. He also had the alibi in the doctor, and everyone else has pretty good alibis, be it their bunkmates or like even the couple we just suspected. They have each other as alibis. I don't know. I think it's the doctor and Daisy, especially going back to I thought it was them, but then the barbitúr's clearly from these guys, unless the doctor took the barbitúr to know the amount of dosage, the dose that will put him to sleep for a prolonged period of time, then they went in there. But then how did they get in is the question. There are too many facts dependent on people or situations that are currently questionable, if that makes sense. Like, I have a theory, but the foundation of my theory is based on things that even within the series aren't set in stone. So, I don't know.
But now I am very humble and I say like a little child.
I am lost.
I do not know.
He's been really good as a character. Every scene he's been in has kind of caught you in some way or the other.
It is not safe on board whilst the engine is put back on the tracks. We are to wait in the tunnel. Thank you.
Where are they taking the door?
And also with regards to Daisy characters and Doctor, why did they obviously time stuff back then? Certain people can't be with certain people, but why would they lie outright about knowing each other? And why would one of them lie but not the other? I just don't know.
The time on the watch, was he murdered then, earlier or later, by one person or more?
That was what I was thinking. I was thinking I think there's parties, there's a group of people who to the naked eye have they seem like they have no common interest or relation. They've worked together. However, their alibis are kind of nested within people who are genuinely innocent. But it's who that group is. I think it's like a group of 4 of them. That's my theory. Daisy might be one of them. Daisy the doctor. And then 2 other people. Probably someone who's quite close to Ratchet and someone who's definitely, I don't know.
You also concealed the fact that at the time of the tragedy, you were living in the Armstrong household as governess to their daughter, and you know this.
I have my living to get.
Oh, I knew it, because that fact about geography was so random. So random. Like it just had to be pointing back to her character as a geographer or something.
You love Daisy Armstrong. You killed Cassetti.
She did it. Oh, shit.
She didn't kill him.
I did.
I did.
I fucking knew it. What did I say, guys? What did I say? These guys were just on some bullshit straight away. And with the stabbing, I was like one heavy stand, one light stab with the different weight and stuff. I knew it. With his pipe cleaner was in there. May.
I can't let you take the blame for what I did alone.
He didn't do it alone. She definitely stabbed him too, I'm telling you.
John Armstrong was my best friend, my commander.
Oh, he was in the army with him. Oh, shit.
You changed the time on the watch so that you could lie about the time of death.
I couldn't.
So he'd have an alibi in McQueen.
A soldier kills to protect. And now, Mr. Poirot, I must protect myself from you.
Go on, HP. he's good for something at least.
You tell your lies, and you think no one will know. But there are two people who will know. Yes, two people.
The person you killed?
Your God. And Hercule Poirot.
Oh shit, he's hard. He's hard. He's hard.
It is time to solve this case.
Oh shit. What do you mean solve? He just told you. There are still some loose ends, but still, some of the people's connections to that is still just a bit wishy-washy in my head. My original hunch, to an extent, was correct. But still.
Why hide the uniform, Who drugs Ratchet? Or stabs Mrs. Hubbard?
Oh yeah, Mrs. Hubbard got stabbed. That means they're still here.
This crime is the murdering of a murderer.
It has to be revenge. It has to be revenge. You don't just murder a murderer for no reason.
He meets and finds solace in the company of the governess, Mary Debenham, who is almost like a mother to the little girl.
And so close to Mrs. Armstrong's
younger sister.
Helena Goldenberg. Married.
There's too many people here who know this chick.
The letter H in the Russian alphabet, of course, pronounced N. Natalia.
You're taking the
Dragomir.
piss. You're taking the piss.
The nurse in charge of Daisy, her newfound religious zeal, born of guilt at allowing her charge to be abducted, it was you.
She was a nurse. Oh my god.
Blamed yourself ever since for not being alert to stop him.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Until...
She's caved. She's caved. She's caved. She's caved. It's done. The jig is up.
Pierre Michel of Avignon, who lost his sister, the accused maid, Suzanne Michel.
You're taking the piss. Everyone's in on it.
Mother of Sonia, grandmother of Daisy, retired from the stage, but for one final performance.
Piss off. Wig. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're an awfully clever man.
He's a fucking genius. This is damn near superhuman.
Murder should have one victim. When Ratchet kills Daisy Armstrong,
He makes 9. Man.
No single one of you could have done it. Nor any pair. It can only have been done by all of you.
All of you. That would explain all the stab wounds, different depths, cut sizes. Some of them would have just done a Some of them would have done a Some of them would have done a
kimono, the uniform.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Killing each has their part.
Oh my. Oh no, literally in like I think in Knives Out, I said they were all in on it as just kind of like a bullshit answer. But this one, it's like damn near impossible for them to be all in on it. But nah, what the
McQueen could arrange he'd travel on the day that Michelle was on duty.
Oh, the signals. This is immense. This is like poetry. This is something that they were all, oh my god. This is dark. They just went in there and just mink. Nah. Oh my god. They all got some. That's what I meant. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. This is nuts. This is nuts. They looked him in the eye. Who got the last one? Oh man. Man. This went from like a fun little whodunit to this is kind of tragic, man. Oh man. Oh, that was the weird voice. That was the weird voice. It was her.
I cannot judge this.
Only God can.
You must decide.
For yourselves. Sorry, I'll stop. I'm sorry.
You wish to go free without punishment for your crime, then you must only commit one more. I will not stop you.
Oh man.
Book can lie. I cannot.
He can't lie, man. He's too righteous a man.
Don't. I already died with Daisy.
Is she gonna boom herself? Don't. Oh, he took all the bullets. Yep, knew that. Knew it. So when she was doing all that flirting with Ratchet, there was just rage behind her eyes. Man.
You said your role was to find justice.
What is justice here?
It's just us.
Sometimes the law of man is not enough.
Where does conscience lie?
This is some deeply profound stuff he's saying. To be fair, if Daisy Ridley's character didn't break character and she could have just kind of like filmed it, they could have got away. They could have. But again, none of them are murderers. They're not stone cold killers. They're just people. It's just like a, I don't want to say hurt people, but like, you can just see once they've dropped the masks now, you can just see the pain they all wore on their faces throughout all of this. You know?
My very existence depends upon this hope, upon order and method and the little grey cells.
This is heavy, man. And this scene is so good. This scene just here with the walking is so good.
There are
What's he
no
gonna say?
killers here.
Oh, man.
Only people who deserve a chance to heal.
Oh, man.
The police have accepted my first solution to the crime, the lone assassin who made his escape.
He did solve it, but...
You are all free to go. May you find your peace with this.
Oh, man.
I'm looking for a Mr. Poirot. He's needed on a very urgent matter.
Ah.
It's to London.
I have to take him to Egypt straight away. There's been a murder, sir. Right on the bloody Nile.
More work to do. Does he get paid for this stuff? Because everyone's calling him up, down, left, right to solve stuff. And that was a good film. Obviously it was a whodunit and it was fun and stuff. But like... I just like some of the themes they addressed and how it's not all just black and white. Like, it's a murder. You can like stamp, he killed it, he done it, you done it, end the film, you know? It was a bit more complex and layered than that. Yeah, I thought I was on the game. When he admitted to it, I was just like, hey, fair enough, another one's in the bag. But yeah, nah, I didn't see that coming. I'll give myself probably about a 10 on this one. I just couldn't all wrap it and see it together. There were too many moving parts, too many important moving parts. Unlike Glass Onion and Knives Out, where everything just kind of felt contained. There were too many factors coming in from areas I just had no knowledge in. It wasn't contained at all. But that was a really good film. I enjoyed that. I think that was really well made, really well produced. Production quality was definitely there, from the costumes to the way they shot it to just the color theme. The color theme. There was a lot of blue in this film, very prominent color throughout the film, and I just kind of like that neon blue. It kind of matched with like the backdrop of the snow. The train was blue, and just I'm just not too. It was just really nice. Acting wise, I forgot the name of the actor, but I believe he was the one who played the nuclear weapons dealer in Christopher Nolan's latest film, Tenet, or not latest film, Oppenheimer was off the bat. But yeah, Tenet, I forgot his name though. He was quite good, actually unrecognizable. The cast in general, I think, held their own. All kind of had moments to shine and excel in the areas that their characters needed to do. Even Judy with her character, Daisy Ridley's character, everyone did well in this. I just done a quick Google search, and that was a nice segue into the next one, because there's one after this called Murder on the Nile. I'm guessing that's what the next one's about, because you're like, there's been a murder on the Nile. Like, so good stuff, guys. Could I solve the murder on the Orient Express? No, I couldn't. I kind of got halfway there. I could smell some crumbs, but I couldn't piece together everything, because that was just quite complex. And I think that's kind of part of his character. You're left with a kind of a plethora of really, really complex clues and strings that he can then just magically tie together. It's not necessarily in plain sight. It kind of just has you thinking and itching and trying to follow along and knowing at maybe the wrong clues at the wrong time for the wrong people. But then eventually he just kind of brings it all together and snaps and says, hey, this is the final piece and this is how everything looks. But yeah, this is really good. Full reactions on Patreon. Like, share, subscribe if you guys enjoyed the video and want to see more. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.